Well, good evening everyone, and here is a very much unwanted follow-up to my little look inside video about the fan motor controller, because guess what blew this afternoon? That's right, the capacitor on the air conditioner. My guess is that when the blower stopped, the compressor didn't automatically stop until the ice detector shut down the air conditioner. And up until that moment, this probably overheated quite badly. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but in 3 dimensions, it's quite badly popped up in the middle. This capacitor has been mistreated before. It had a loose connection when it was originally installed by the proper repair person, melted the end off the copper wire. I replaced that, and since this is the fan connection, and this then worked again for about 3 years. But certainly it overheated at that point as well. So, yeah. So, because I knew it had been mistreated in the past, I had another one on hand. So my downtime was however long it took me to notice it, and the 15 or 20 minutes it took me to troubleshoot the problem. Essentially what I did is I flipped the furnace and checked the thermostat to make sure that it was in fact calling for AC, flipped the furnace switch, flipped it back on, thought I heard the contactor for the air conditioner close, so then I shut the power off to everything and focused on the air conditioner, opened it up, noticed this was bulging, and then popped out my meter, flipped it over to capacitor test. And as you'll see, this has 2 capacitors in it. It's got a 30 microfarad and a 5 microfarad. So the 5 should be between, if I remember right, between the motor and the fan, or sorry. Well, we got nothing there, and we got nothing there. So the whole thing is wide open at the moment. There's no capacitance to speak of in this. I won't be opening it up, but one of these interesting things about these, this is not my field by any stretch of the imagination, but I did a little reading when it last happened. When it says internally protected, it's got a wire that essentially goes from the terminals down into the capacitor. I don't know if it goes to the bottom or if it's in the top, but when it starts to puff up, right? When this top starts to bow, it pulls the wire, essentially popping it like almost like a physical fuse, and you know, makes its presence known rather than having this boil out or become a fire hazard. So when they say internally protected, that's what they mean. It might also be a fuse wire, so if it overheats beyond a certain point, it may blow as well. I don't know. Have to look up the standards for that. These are a good thing to have on hand if you are like me and live in Toronto, where it's surprisingly hot at this time of the summer, generally June and July, end of June through July. It's pretty hot here and humid, and it's helpful to have one of these on hand because they can sometimes be hard to come by when it fails. And this is, you know, like a $30 part. And getting someone out here to fix it in the city would be about $300. So, I mean, they'll check out your whole system for you while they're at it, but, you know, you can just change this, and chances are you'll get back on your air conditioning cycle. So, there you go. That is a start-run capacitor for now rather old air conditioner. Thanks for watching.